Sure, here's a 1500-word script for your YouTube video about the 2026 Toyota GR Supra sedan. The tone is informative with a touch of excitement, perfect for a car enthusiast channel like New Sports Cars. The script flows without headings, as requested. Welcome back to New Sports Cars, where we bring you the latest, hottest, and most exciting cars the world has to offer. Whether it's a high-performance coupe, a luxury sports sedan, or a brand new concept tearing up the auto show circuit, if it's got wheels and it's fast, we've got it covered. Today, we're diving into something that's been turning heads, raising eyebrows, and getting a lot of people talking: the 2026 Toyota GR Supra sedan. Yep, you heard that right, a sedan version of the iconic Supra. Sounds wild, doesn't it? But Toyota's serious about making this happen, and we've got all the details on the design, engine, price, and everything in between. So let's get into it. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. A Supra sedan. For some, it might sound like heresy. The Supra has always been known as a two-door, rear-wheel drive coupe, a pure sports car with a heritage stretching back to the late 70s. It became a legend in the 90s with the Mark IV, and with the revival of the nameplate in 2020, Toyota brought it back to the forefront of the sports car world. So why turn it into a sedan? Well, it's actually a smart move when you think about it. The sports sedan market is still alive and kicking, especially for buyers who want performance with practicality. Cars like the BMW M3, Audi RS5 Sportback, and even the Tesla Model 3 Performance are showing that you can have 4 doors, space for the family, and still rip it up on the weekends. Toyota sees a gap in that space, a way to bring Supra-level performance to a wider audience, without sacrificing the practicality that modern drivers often demand. Now let's talk design. The 2026 GR Supra sedan isn't just a stretched version of the current coupe. Toyota has taken a unique approach, blending the aggressive, sculpted lines of the coupe with a sleeker, longer profile. It's unmistakably a Supra in the front. Those piercing LED headlights, wide grille, and sharp air intakes are all here, but from the side, the car takes on a more executive stance. The wheelbase is extended to allow for rear doors and more interior space, but Toyota's designers have worked hard to keep the proportions tight and sporty. The roofline slopes smoothly into the trunk, giving the sedan a coupe-like silhouette. Wide rear fenders, a small ducktail spoiler, and quad exhaust tips complete the rear view. It's elegant, aggressive, and very much a GR product. Speaking of GR, Gazoo Racing is Toyota's in-house performance division, and they've been absolutely killing it lately. From the GR Yaris to the GR Corolla and of course, the GR Supra Coupe, every model tuned by Gazoo Racing has been well received by enthusiasts. The GR Supra sedan will be no exception. Under the hood, Toyota is giving us something to smile about. The base engine is expected to be a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6, the same B58 unit sourced from BMW that currently powers the Supra Coupe. In sedan form, though, it's been massaged to produce slightly more power. We're talking around 405 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that sends power to the rear wheels, although an all-wheel drive option might be available later, especially for markets with harsher climates. This engine isn't just powerful, it's smooth, responsive, and sounds great. Toyota's engineers have worked on the exhaust system to give it a throatier, more aggressive growl. In Sport Plus mode, the pops and crackles from the rear make it clear that this isn't your average family sedan. But here's where things get really interesting. There are strong rumors, and some internal leaks, that Toyota is also developing a high-performance GRMN version. That stands for Gazoo Racing Meister of Nürburgring, and it's the highest tier of Toyota's performance line. If this variant sees the light of day, it could pack close to 500 horsepower, feature carbon fiber body panels, upgraded brakes, and an electronically controlled limited slip differential. It would be a direct rival to the BMW M3 competition and Mercedes-AMG C63. Now let's talk performance. With the standard GR engine setup, the 2026 GR Supra sedan is expected to go from 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds. That's seriously quick for a sedan. Top speed will likely be electronically limited to around 155 miles per hour, but as always, tuning shops will find a way to push that further. Handling is expected to be a strong point, too. The chassis is based on the same CLAR platform shared with the BMW 3 Series and 4 Series, but Toyota has tuned the suspension specifically for the GR driving feel. Adaptive dampers, a lowered ride height, and stiffer sway bars all contribute to a more planted and dynamic driving experience. Whether you're carving mountain roads or cruising down the highway, this sedan promises to deliver a balanced and engaging ride. Step inside, and you'll find a cabin that blends luxury with sport. The interior borrows heavily from the current GR Supra coupe and some elements from BMW's latest designs, which is no bad thing. High-quality materials, an intuitive infotainment system, and supportive sport seats all make an appearance. The digital gauge cluster is fully customizable, offering performance metrics like G-force, lap timers, and turbo pressure. A heads-up display is available on higher trims, and a premium JBL audio system ensures the soundtrack inside the cabin matches the one under the hood. There's also more room in the back seat than you might expect. Thanks to the stretched wheelbase, rear passengers get decent legroom, making this a practical choice for those who want to enjoy sports car performance without giving up comfort for friends or family. Tech-wise, Toyota's going all in. You'll get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 12.3-inch touchscreen, over-the-air updates, and the full suite of Toyota Safety Sense features. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking. It's nice to see performance and safety go hand in hand here. Now, the big question, price. Toyota hasn't released official numbers yet, but based on everything we know in the current market, the base GR Supra sedan is expected to start around $58,000. That puts it right in line with competitors like the Audi S4 and BMW M340i. Fully loaded models or the rumored GR-MN variant could push that price closer to $75,000 or more. Still, for what you're getting, performance, practicality, and pedigree, that's a pretty compelling deal. Let's not forget that Toyota's reputation for reliability and resale value adds to the appeal. While German sedans can be a bit finicky long-term, Toyota's known for building solid, dependable cars that last. That peace of mind means a lot, especially when you're spending this kind of money. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Toyota GR Supra sedan isn't just a bold move, it's a smart one. It takes everything we love about the Supra name and makes it accessible to a wider audience. For those who need the practicality of 4 doors but don't want to compromise on driving thrills, this could be the perfect solution. It's aggressive, stylish, fast, and packed with tech. And perhaps most importantly, it shows that Toyota is serious about performance. They're not just living off the past, they're pushing forward, reimagining what the Supra can be in a modern world. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the upcoming 2026 GR Supra sedan, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews, previews, and news from the world of high-performance machines. We've got a lot more coming your way, from supercars to sleeper builds, so stay tuned to new sports cars. Let us know in the comments, would you buy a Supra with 4 doors? Or does the idea of a Supra sedan mess with a classic too much? We want to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Keep your engines revving. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version or a version with subtitles or visuals.